Flosstube world, how are you all this morning? I am Shelly and I am half part of the stitching duo. So as many of you that follow us know that my son Michael Jr. is part of the stitching duo. Unfortunately, he is not with us today. He's having internet issues. For some of you that have been watching the news, a couple weeks ago in Whiteland, Indiana, a tornado came through. Very, very devastating, absolutely very sad. When we lived there in Indiana, the area that was hit was like a mile from where my husband and I lived, and Michael grew up. Um, so Michael's about 20 minutes away from that area, and they have been working on internet, and power, and still trying to just do a lot of things to help that area. There was quite a bit of loss there. So we also continue to keep them in our thoughts. We have some friends in Whiteland. Um, Luckily, their homes had just very minor damage, but they did lose power for a few days. So today it's just going to be me. So I'm going to do my best to get through everything. Michael and I really like to do it together and um, just kind of feed off each other. But so I have quite a bit. It's been about a month, but first I would just like to welcome back all of our returning subscribers. And I also wanted to welcome some new ones that we have. Thank you so much for joining us. Michael and I are having just a great time stitching. We are behind a couple weeks. We usually record every 2 weeks with what's going on in Indiana, and then I work in the finance world, and anybody that works in finance knows the first 3 months of the year are a little bit crazy. So we just got behind, but hopefully we'll be back on. Plus, I attended a little retreat in March that I want to talk about. But again, I just wanted to thank everybody, and I'm just going to go ahead and dig in and let you all know what's going on with me. I've got quite a bit. I have got some FFOs that are finished. I have just some finished items. And I have a bunch of haul from National Needlework that I want to show. Oh my gosh, it was so hard to decide like what I wanted to get, what I didn't want, there was just so many amazing designers and new patterns out. And I was just so excited to get some new items, as we all are. Um, so again, I would also like to thank the people. There were a few subscribers that had reached out to me about Michael, and I just want to thank you for that. I was really nervous when it came through. I hadn't heard from Michael, so until I reached him, this mama was a little nervous. So I just, but I'm glad everyone there is safe and they're getting things taken care of. So, I guess it's been almost a month ago now, I attended a Stitchery Row, which was our local LNS, and she now does that from her home in the Lancaster, PA area. And she had a retreat down there a couple weeks ago. So, 6 of us ladies from my Embroiders Guild attended, had a great time. We did some shopping at the quilt shops. We swung by Stitches Unlimited in Lancaster. Very cute little shop, absolutely amazing. It was pretty full that day. I was gonna try to go get like Steph does, get a video and some pictures, but it was just really like we were like wall to wall people in there, and I didn't want to interrupt people shopping. That's why we were there. So of course we all picked up some things there, and the owner and the gals in the store were just wonderful, just super great. So we did some shopping down there, and we stitched from Thursday to Sunday. So a lot of my whips are from some progress that I made there. So that was really fun. Next week I'm going to Greek Peak, which is here in New York, about an hour or so away, with my Embroiders Guild, and we're having another retreat. And it's a ski lodge, and they have a spa there, so we'll be getting some massages and just doing a lot of fun stuff, walking around the grounds, and it's just beautiful out there. The scenery is amazing. So we're going to go spend some more time stitching. So I'm going to dig into my FFOs. I have started trying to finish some of my own things, and I also use the Vintage Stitcher Artie. She does an amazing job. She's up in Iron Mountain, Michigan. If any of you need some finishing done, I highly recommend her. She's been wonderful. So I want to show a few things I sent to her that she finished for me. So the first one is the Blackbird design, which is Cats on Parade that she made into a drum for me. I started this at StitchCon last year. And so I finished it, about 2 months ago, I guess, and I sent it up to Artie. And so here's the top motif. Then she used this really neat Halloween fabric. And then here is what so let's start at like the seam. So here's like the seam. And then this is I love the boo. That was so cute. And then the moon. And it was a really fun stitch too, just in DMC 310. And I got the fabric from Keepsakes, which was a 32 count that they had in a bin, and one of the gals there helped me pick it out, and I think that it fit that just perfectly. It was great. Then I had her do a couple little ornaments for me. So I have a pencil Christmas tree, and I decided that this year I was going to decorate it for every holiday. So I sent her a couple different ornaments to start putting on my tree. So, and these are I've had these a while in my, like under the box thing that hasn't been finished. So they're from just various just cross stitch magazines. And so this one is called One Eek Avenue. Hope that you can see that. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. I think that's cute. And then I had some of this fabric, which I thought was adorable with the little eyes. And then she did like the little trim. I thought it was just perfect. And then here is another one for like snow for winter. And then she just used this just a tint of a turquoise color with the brown dots. I thought that that went beautiful with the trim and the little snowflake that she did. That's so, so cute. And then I had one called Snow Day, which I just love this one. Absolutely love it. I love the little snowman she put up there, the little snowman button. This is just so, so cute. Like the little snowman family. I love it. It's great. So thank you, Artie. That was wonderful, wonderful. Then I tried to finish two like stand-ups by myself. I looked up, I kind of went by Vanna Pfeiffer, a twisted stitcher. And so I went by some of her instructions. And so I did this one. It's called Welcome to the House of Cross Stitch. I hope that you'll be able to see it. Yeah. So I had a little like charm there that I put on it. And then this was the fabric that I had. And I just put that into a little stand up. And then this is a little Halloween one that I put together. I felt pretty accomplished. Like I got two of them done in a weekend. So I did those. I thought that one is really cute too. I love to decorate in the fall, Halloween, all the way through Christmas. And winter, absolutely my favorite time of year. So those were some that I finished. And then some that I finished, two that I just finished stitching that I do need to get framed. I have a dear friend in Michigan, where I'm from, that we went all through school together from like elementary school. And she has um, lived, and she's, been in Michigan. I moved around because we were in the service and everything. So she said to me when I was home at Christmas, "You haven't made me anything." So I felt really bad. So I'm like, "Oh, I gotta make her something." So I made her Brenda Gervais called Our Hearts because we've known each other pretty much our whole entire lives. And so I wanted to make her something a little special. So I did finish it. So this is the top. So her favorite color is purple, and I love blue. So I thought, well, that's what I was going to make us in with our initials. And here is what I finished. So I'm going to get that framed and get that out to her. And it says, our heart and my heart are very old friends. And our hearts are very old friends. We've known each other a long, long time. And then the Fiberlicious pattern, there's new pattern, the Stitches pattern that just came out. I put this together real quick one weekend and I thought it was just really cute. I used a Color and Cotton 18 count Ada in just one of their grab bags. And then I used the Parrot, I believe it was, for the inside, and then the Trick or Treat on the outside for Color and Cotton. So I did a whole Color and Cotton. And I just thought that was really cute. I really like the colors, and I hope that they're showing up well for y'all to see. Yep. I just really, really liked that. I thought that was just so cute. So I'm gonna make it into a pillow with um, with some trim. And then I also follow Garan Stitchery with their Garan Focus of the Month. So I was excited for March because that is Heart and Hand, and I have several of her little patterns. So I said, okay, I'm going to get involved this month. So I have an older pattern that I really wanted to do, and so it's called Winter Fobs. So I wanted to do the little snowman and then this needle roll. I've never done a needle roll. I thought that was just the cutest one, and it's been in my stash for a long time. So I pulled that out and I'm super excited. So far for the month of April, I finished the little snowman and he's so adorable. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Wait till you see this. Isn't he cute? So I'm using the DMC and I did change a few of the colors just around that I wanted to change, but I absolutely love him. He's so cute. And then for the roll that's on there, the needle roll, I have begun that. Oh, let me get my thread out of the way. So far I'm got the bottom and then I'm working on the snowman. Isn't that cute? So this snowman right here, he calls for like a kind of a coral color hat, but I'm going to change him to red. I want him to go with the little bow tie red. So I thought that they're just turning out so cute. So I'm going to do that, finish that up, I hope this weekend. And then the other one I really wanted to work on was the Hocus Pocus Halloween. Isn't that one cute? I'm going to make it into an ornament so that I can put it on my tree that I'm working on. Um, but again, I'm just going to pull colors and fabric from my stash and do that one. I think that one's just adorable. So that's my Garan Focus. And I wasn't sure how many of you do Quran Focus, but it's really fun. Last year they had, the 12 designers, and then this year they have the 12 designers. I don't normally do every month, but I really like it. And I'm excited to see what Gary or Ronnie got done for their video yesterday. I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch them yet, but I'm sure Gary's got a couple that are finished. Don't you agree? So I don't have any new starts because I just don't have any. I'm going to have one next weekend. I'm going to be doing a sampler. My grandparents' last name is Root, Root. And I have been wanting to do something for them. I was very, very close to my grandparents, my mom's parents, and I found in a magazine a root sampler. So I'm super excited to start that, and I will show that at our next video of like where I'm at. But what I'd like to do in the bottom of it where the motifs are, I'd like to put like my grandparents' initials and my mom's initials and my uncle's initials just to have it so that it's more towards us. But I'm really excited about being able to do something in remembrance of my grandpa and my granny. So I'm super excited about that. I'm also doing, Michael and I both are also doing WIPCO. Um, so it's been a little of a challenge keeping up in February and March, but April is going amazingly well. Like, great. I am doing so well in April. So that's really encouraging. So for the retreat next week, I'm taking my February, March projects because I really do want to get them going. Although like one or two I might have made myself like a finish, like, hmm, that might just be a little too much. So we'll see. But I have till the end of the year. So I should be able to do that by the end of the year. That should work. So let me start with um so in February, I did put the one for February I need to finish. I was doing the Stitching with the Housewives calendar crates, which I know has been like over a year ago, but I'm slowly getting through those. So this is the January one. This is where I'm at right now with the January one. So it's getting there. So I should be done next weekend at the retreat with this one. And then I can check off that box and hope to get a bingo soon or a whip go soon. And then in March, I was working on the Glendon Place Spooktown, which is going to be so fun. I'm so excited for that one. And I have a book. Oh, whoops, here's my book. So this one is going to be this. And it's a really fun stitch, actually. So I have these three right here done. And it's also on my Whipco board again. So hopefully that will get called again soon and I can work on it some more. So I hope that you can see this. So this is where I'm at. And they're just absolutely, I think that they're absolutely adorable. The little confectioner building is just so cute. So that's where I left off. And I hope to get back to that soon. I absolutely love it. That's just so cute. Then a friend of mine, my stitchy friend, we started a sale together January 1st of the Teresa Coke, which, well, really it was a year ago, January. Teresa Kogut, and I'm going to work on this again too. We'll work on it at the retreat. We were kind of doing it as a sale, except I had to start mine over twice because 36 count is a lot of my wheelhouse, but I was doing pretty good. But I made a mistake and it was in a border and my border didn't meet. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to start over. So then I decided I pulled out a Fortnite fabric 18 count and I decided to start in the center this time, that maybe I would have better luck if I started in the center, which I did. So this is where I am at right now. And I am absolutely loving it. The colors are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'm hoping to be able to get this one whole page done at the next retreat and then move on. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And then here is what it will look like when it's done. So I have like, this half done here. Whoops, am I on the right side? Yeah. So no, it was this half I got done. And then I started the motif right there. I absolutely just love it. Especially the red, white, and the blue with my husband being retired Navy. It's just going to be beautiful in our with um, all of his items that we have up in a special room. So it's just beautiful. Absolutely love it. And so that was March, and then I still need to work on my Kringles, which I haven't done that yet. I need to pull that one out and work on that one too. So for April, I did pull out some applique that I had, and I did do some like cutting out of the letters and just the different shapes. So kind of getting that ready. So hopefully next time I will have that. That's like a new rabbit hole I went down, like, how that happens. Doing some applique just for something a little different. So I'm really enjoying that too. That's been really fun. So for April, I'm super excited because I'm getting some things done. So for April, I said I was going to work on Electra, Mirabilia Electra, and I wanted to um do 10 hours. So I did, or she's Nora Corbett, sorry. So I wanted to get 10, so my goal was 10 hours. So I got 10 hours. So here's her picture. Isn't she beautiful? I absolutely love the little pumpkin she's holding in her little witch's hat. Yeah, and the moon. Oh, the moon is just so pretty. And so this is done on 28 count color and cotton maple leaf. And I'm using all the called for DMC. And mainly it's the black right now that I'm working on in her dress. So, whoops. So here is the dress. So this is almost to the bottom of her dress that I'm working on. And then I'll start at the next time I get her number called, I'll start at the top and work up. I'd really like to get her done to this year if I could. If I could get some time on her, I would love to. It's just so, so pretty. I really like that one. And then Twisted Mermaids is another one by Mirabilia that when I saw that, I was like, oh gosh, I have to do that one too. So that one I'm currently doing on 28 count color and cotton sea mist. And I'm using all of the called for colors, including the specialty threads. So I have a very little start on her, but she's going to be worked on this weekend. As soon as I finish my Grand Focus, I'm going to be getting the hours in on her. So that's about 15 hours for her. So there's really not a whole lot you can see, but it's mainly it's mainly like the middle right here of her little um costume right here. This right here. So it's going to be really, really, really pretty. And as it comes to life more, I'm really excited about that. So, and then I think some of you have joined or Michael, Michael's really excited this year and he's just so excited with his stitching. And I'm hoping at the end of the video, we'll be able to, he can take some pictures and when he edits, we can throw some of his, where he's at on some of his pictures, and some of his projects. And so he's been working on one for his sister-in-law, Beauty and the Beast, and it's just coming together lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. He's doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of him. I'm so happy that he's stitching again and that we can share that. So he started a group first of the year called the 75,000 Stitch Challenge for people that count their stitches. And there's a lot of people that don't, and that's fine. So I was never a counter of my stitches until I don't know 6, 7 years ago when we were out in Colorado and I wasn't working and I found this stitch started really finding the stitch groups on Facebook and I thought, oh, that would be really fun. I'll count. So for me, it's not too much for me. So Michael started the 75,000 challenge. There's a few people in there that they are like almost there already. It's crazy. So I just went over 30,000 last night. So I think I'm on track. I should be good. So it's been fun and it's something for Michael, and I'm so happy for him that he's enjoying that. And he sends us like a little badge of every when you get to so many thousands. So it's just really fun, and I'm so proud of him that he's doing that. Um, so then now the best part of my video is all of the haul that I got. So since we've been gone for a month, I have gotten some of my fabric club, thread club. So if you are part of color and cotton and you do not want to see what March was, I suggest, or April, sorry. I'm like so far, I'm like a month behind. Our April color of the cotton threads and fabric, go ahead like 2 minutes maybe because I don't want to spoil that surprise for you if you haven't received yours or you haven't opened it yet or you've been on vacation and you're not home yet or whatever. So here we go. So I get like the 5 brights and then I get the 5 primitives. And they are brights this month and I love them. They're going to be so neat on like a summertime or something really bright and cheery to do. So these are the colors for this month. I absolutely love them. Aren't they pretty? This one is just beautiful. And that one is called Dance Party. Absolutely love these. And then I get the 5 primitive as well. And I have quite the collection. And I substitute color and cotton quite a bit, especially like in ornaments and some other projects I've done. I just really love their variegation. And then this was the primitive colors. Aren't they pretty? Just love them. And this one is called Violin. And I thought that was just really pretty too. So those are the threads from my club. And then I get, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to leave this in plastic. So this I get 28 count cashmere linen, and this is called French lilac. It's absolutely beautiful. This would be so pretty with a Mirabilia, Nora Corbett, something like that on here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I hope that you can see the beautiful color in this. It's absolutely pretty. It's just so pretty. Angela and her team, they do such a wonderful job. I mean, I've been in her club for, I want to say 2 years now, and absolutely love it. And it's really building up my stash from when I retire, and I'll have all this that I won't have to get things, right? No, probably not. I still will get things. Because I have someone to pass it down to. So I also have and I don't know where my paper went, but this is the through Garon Stitchery. I belong to their fabric club through Atomic Ranch. And so I had not gotten their fabric before, and so I wanted to try it. I thought, and to try a fabric is great if you use a fabric of the month or a thread of the month, because then you can get like a year of fabric to see if you want to go, and get more from that particular dyer. And so this is kind of like a light gray that's modeled, and I think that's really pretty as well. I hope that shows good for you guys to see the modeling. But I really, really like that. That one's going to be really, really pretty as well. So let's talk about shopping in Lancaster. So the gals I went with, a couple of them are quilters. So we went to the quilt shops, and there, some of the quilt shops have like some applique, and they do carry some stitching stuff, which I was thrilled to see that you could go into, a fabric store and also get some other things. So I just wanted to show some things that I picked up. One of the quilt shops, I got a couple applique things. So I got this candle mat, and it's called July, which I thought would be very, sorry for the glare, very, very patriotic for our home for around July, July 4th, Memorial Weekend. So I got that. And then I couldn't pass up the snowmen. Um, so these are called Frosty and the Snowflakes. Aren't they adorable? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So I got that one for winter time. And then this one called Sewing Mat came in a kit. So it's already got like all of my wool and stuff. I just have to cut out basically and prep that. And then this is the mat. I thought that'd be really fun in my stitching room. Put that on my shelves with my other stitching, my other little stitching goodies. I absolutely love it. I think it's just adorable. It's got like see the little DMC thread and the spool and the scissors. Just super cute. Super, super cute. Okay, so now I went to, like I said, Stitches Unlimited and picked up a few things there. So I did get some fabric from them, and that is downstairs. So I will grab that for my next video. I got some fabric from Tabby Cat, and it's really, really, really pretty. I really like it a lot. So while I was there, I got another heart in hand called Today Forever. I thought that would be beautiful. We have a wedding coming up, and I thought I would stitch this for a happy couple to go, or beautiful for an anniversary, even if you have an anniversary coming up. And the Luminous Fiber Arts, they've just had some really cute patterns lately that I've been picking up. And this one is called Counting is Hard. Misty's done a great job. Absolutely, just a great job. And so here's this one that I must do very soon. I think that I've been paying that in my stitching room as well. It is just so cute how counting is hard. Um, and then we now can go to Nashville Needlework Market. So what I try to do, because I don't really have an LNS close to me, I have Hobby House, which is amazing. They're about 2.5 hours from me. And I usually go up there with my stitchy friend every couple months. And we go up and make a whole day of it and go there. And then they have a wool shop next door. And then there's a beading shop in the little area. Like they're in like a little, when you drive in, it's kind of a circle. And there's a bunch of little shops, coffee shop, cupcake shop, go shopping at Hobby House and then go get a cupcake. So it's really fun to go up there. Dave and Kathy, the owners, are amazing. If you haven't been there or ordered from them, you must do that. They will send you your package. Everything is wrapped. They take excellent, excellent care of you. So I ordered one or two things from them, and then I ordered a few things from Grun's Stitchery. And so, what I try to do throughout the year is I try to support local needlework shops, just not one all the time. I try to do at least 5 or 6 a year, just to help keep them going as well, because we have lost a lot of them. And I love to be able, and I don't know how the rest of you, but I love to be able to go sometimes to a shop that is a brick and mortar just to be able to pick out some fabrics in case I want to change a fabric on a project. But I also love supporting our online shops too. That's very, very important. And I am a huge advocate for that. And I just enjoy that. Like I'll be at StitchCon in June and we'll give support to keepsakes. And they're an amazing little shop as well. When I go out to Phoenix, I always go to the Needlework Attic. So if there's shops that you all go to that are obviously in different states, definitely drop that below in our comments to help people know about all the different shops. When we travel, I always try to go to shops in the area. So like while I'm in Indiana before StitchCon to visit my son and his wife, we will hit Fancy Works down in Bloomington. And I think we'll head up to Noblesville um, to the store up there. So we just, I try to, when we travel, I always try to go, to the different stores. So let me get now into our Nashville, my Nashville haul. I was so excited to get some things. So I did get, this year is the first year I got the cookbook. I decided that I was going to do that this year with all the different designers, plus recipes. People always want recipes. I love new recipes. So the happiness is homemade, and I know that a lot of floss tubers have already showed this, but doesn't that look wonderful? Like just on the cover, absolutely great. And there are so many designers in here, and obviously I can't show you because there's with the patterns, I don't want to show a lot of things, but like there's just pictures of the designers, there's the recipes, there's and then a little piece of cross stitch for us. My next haul was Blackbird Design called In Friendship Way. And this one is absolutely beautiful as well. Here is some ones on the front cover. I love this bird right here. And this little pink cushion is just adorable. And this in the book, I'm not going to show you patterns, obviously, but this is adorable. The button box, I'd like to make that for my mom. I think that my mom would absolutely love that. So I think that is just really, really pretty. And then if you like strawberries or the berries, there's a bunch of berries in here. And yeah, here is more of a close. Let me see if I can show this without. I just love him. Isn't he so cute? I think definitely have to get that made soon. And then I also got actually I got this one from the stitching row from the retreat that I went to, the Seasons of the Heart. And this one is actually the summer that I got with a patriotic theme. Will go perfect with our decor. I really like that one. And then the Luminous Arts is the one, the Gathering Stitches was the one that I showed you earlier that I made with the orange theme. So here is hers in more of the pink. And I think um she actually used the Belsois Sister Scarlet, or you could use the DMC 150, but I pulled out color and cotton, and that's what I use. But this one's just as adorable. I absolutely love them. I absolutely love how she's designing these. They're absolutely beautiful. And then I didn't want to take these out of the plastic, so I apologize for any glare that you guys see. But this is Blackbird Designs United We Stand, and I absolutely love those. I can't wait to get those started. I have so many that I want to start. I have start-itis, I think. And then I just received the crowns and shields as well. And I think many of you have just seen that this just came out and there's pre-orders going on for it. Oh, here we go. I think that's a better. So I'm excited to get that one started. And then a new designer that I've started getting things from. We kind of have a small connection because her husband's retired Marine. My husband's retired Navy. She's out on the West Coast, which is Rebecca, with Sambry Stitches. And I did her Elizabeth Elridge sampler, and her patterns are super easy to follow, and I absolutely love what she's doing. So the Margrethe stipends. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. So another floss tuber is going to be starting her stitch along. So I'm going to be joining her. So I just ordered my fabric and some threads, and I'm super excited to be doing this with her and supporting her as a new designer and just have that connection with her that, we're both military. And so that is always special to me too. So that is me solo. I hope that I did okay. I really like to have Michael with me. So um, my plans for the next 2 weeks are Thursday next week, I head up to Greek Peak and have a 4-day retreat and hoping to get a lot of stitching done on my Whipco pieces. I need to start my smalls for StitchCon because I'm a little behind. That's only 2 months away. I'm on weekend B. So anybody that's on weekend B, let me know because I would love to catch up with you at StitchCon. Last year was my first year and I had an absolute blast. It was so much fun. The table I sat at, table 18, all of us have kept in touch through the year, and most of us are attending again this year. And so it's just super, super exciting to be in a community that we have the same interest, and that you make immediate friends. I mean, I walked in not knowing, and I came out with a multitude of friends from that weekend. And so it was just so much fun and meant a great deal to me. So I'm looking forward to going back. So I'll be visiting my son first in Indianapolis area and then, or a little south of that, and then coming back into Cincinnati for StitchCon. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see everybody again. And so that's pretty much what I'll be doing is just working on those Whipco pieces that I showed you that I want to catch up on. And I'm going to start my sampler in memory of my grandparents. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I believe Michael will be continuing to work on his Beauty and the Beast and his dad's present, the USS Iowa. And that's coming up this week as well. My husband was on the USS Iowa battleship, and April 19th of 1989 is when turret 2 exploded. We normally, or my husband, this month is very difficult for him. He was a firefighter on board at that time and was very involved with putting out that fire and taking bodies downstairs to the freezer. We lost, my husband lost, and we lost some very good friends that passed away, the 47 men. So I would just ask that all of you, you may see this after the 19th, but you could keep all of my husband and his shipmates in your thoughts during this month. It's a very, very difficult month. My husband normally goes out to the ship in California to work on the ship this week, but just due to his work schedule and some other things going on in life, he just wasn't able to go. So we'll be there in spirit on Wednesday while the ceremony is going on. And then, other than that, I think that's all I have. And I wish all of you a wonderful couple weeks of stitching. The weather here in New York's getting better. So today I'm planning to go outside, do some stuff outside, and sit outside and do some stitching in natural light, which I am super excited about to be able to be back outside. So, again, drop us any comments, any questions that you have, and we will see you. And we will see you in a couple weeks. Bye.